friends, family, acquaintances, former enemies, enemies even. Welcome to this new episode of System Shock. Today, of course, my name is Axel Synth, and today we are going to be playing, as you guys did, System Shock, but it has a twist this time. We're going to be playing System Shock, but in probably the most easiest way possible. So, jokes aside, we're doing a game journalist mode today.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a tough game.
So as a little example, now, of course, first of all, make sure to put your name to IGN. This makes this game even easier. So, like, you would put a 0 with 0, but like the game and like controllers are still really difficult for like the modern person. So if you put in the name IGN, you activate a hidden feature which just makes all the enemies docile and stupid. Also makes just the entire of the game. It makes the game open for everything. It's super easy. Now, of course, you look at it right here. Most people right now would be panicking, thinking that like their computer is being hijacked by some Russian hacker. Now, fear not, my friends. This is in fact quite normal. So don't get intimidated by this. Just, you can press E to move to switch between like free look and mouse look. But no, what you'll do, gotta press this. Now the game looks like a normal game, which I agree. Like this is pretty stupid. But anyway, you can move around and shit like that. But of course, since our name is IGN, like now we can just open most doors without like any fear at all. Now. So you can grab things, and of course, like if you like would just hold them normally and not put them in your inventory, like you would be locked like this. You can throw shit too if you want to. But you just. Of course, normally you would need to press this button to open and close it, but of course, since we have the IGN Gamer Pass, we can just do it like this. Now we don't need any of this. This is just garbage. Actually, the one thing we do need is this, just in case. Automatic. Now you can heal using these things. Of course, you don't need to do that. Of course, right now you would get really scared about like what is this demon? What is this fucking troglodyte right now that I see before me? Now, naturally, a normal instinct would be to run or just go all in. Hide, like run or fight, like fight or flight. That's what it's called, of course. Now, don't worry about him. We're playing it on the hardest difficulty ever, IGN mode, so just don't mind them. If you double click on this, either way, just with your mouse, you see you get power back. Power is used for numerous things, but we just charge our phones these days. Now, this part over here, this door over here has ended many runs. This is the fucking Dark Souls boss of the game, I promise you that. Normally, you would need to enter a password to actually open the door. A 3-digit password. That's a lot of numbers. 3? I can barely even count that high, thanks to my education. Now, thankfully, IGN mode, we could just click on the door or this, and it automatically opens. Now, this guy over here, this demon, don't care about it. Just get the fuck out of my way. There we go. Just force your way out of it. This guy can waste a lot of time on this speedrun. Now, I need to remind you, do not worry about anything right now. Like, they don't even know you're here. We have ascended to another reality. Just go here. This door would normally be locked, but thankfully to our skill, we can just do that. Go into this elevator. Remember to close it before you select anything. And press 2. Just remember, press 2. It's a pretty big number for most people, but don't worry, just press 2. And you would see a lot of these people over here. Don't worry, these are just like eager fans waiting for my post on IGN about System Shock and how it's not as good as System Shock 2. Of course, this part would be it's pretty maze-like for a lot of people. Even though if you just walk forward over here, it goes. It's a donut. It goes into a circle. Circle is in fact quite the intimidating shape. So just don't worry, this is the shortest way through this door over here. It would normally be locked. I need to remind you, this is IGN mode. Don't worry about this guy. As I said, we have reached a new level of being. Go here and press. You can go to R, but we don't really care about that. That's just story bullshit. We don't care about it. Now currently we are in the like I think it's R&D or like something like that. I forgot exactly what it is. You know, lore master over here. But you know, thing is, we don't care about no lore. We want instant gratification. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 level. Now, I'll tell people that actually want to know that. This is the entrance elevator. Don't mind these guys, of course. The elevator came from. All you need to do, you just have to run across this hallway over here, and boom, you found the elevator. Good job. This was actually quite difficult for most people, and I applaud you. Press 6. That is a way bigger number than 2. I know that is new information, and there's a lot of information going in at once, but please stay with me. Now, as you can see, there's 2 cameras over here. Thankfully, we're not going to be shoplifting anything today, so you don't have to worry about them. That guy over there, don't worry about him. A lot of screens over here showing a lot of information, a lot of colors. It's not Jet for Valorant, I know, so this is quite difficult to pay attention to. All you gotta do is press on this like little like 4 squares over here. This opens secret door. I know that's really weird, but you know. Click this, double click it actually. And this over here is a teleporter. It looks like a fucking loading symbol, like on most operating systems. But don't mind that. Now this is probably like the most difficult part of the entire game. Thing is, you are closed in here by a force door, and it requires you. So here's the solution: you have to look up and rotate it a bit, so you look at this little button over here. I know this is really difficult. It required like days of practice for me, but don't worry. Like. I'm saving you the time over here. Now, this is a door. You open that. You have like a little like you know, ammunition over here. You might want to grab that just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. Now you might know what I'm gonna do next. Of course, just ignore all of these and click this door over here. Now that switch over there is some like mad human construction. I have no idea how to operate, so we're gonna ignore that. Now, what you're gonna do, you have to go here, turn to the right. Of course, you got this like ominous looking dude. Don't worry about him. He just hasn't taken his meds. Just go in here. Now this time we're gonna have to press in 7. I know this is really difficult, but I applaud everyone who has made it this far. Now you can see like there are a lot of like hidden enemies over here. Of course, they can't see you, but we can see them because you know we're not John Cena. We've just ascended to another reality. That's actually the secret of John Cena's fighting technique. That he doesn't actually exist within our time. He's a sort of a time traveler, multi-universal creature, species, demon, what do you want to call him. It's quite interesting, but of course that is of no matter to us because we're currently playing something that isn't Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or Valorant. Now, this is a really difficult part of the game because you have to find the secret door. It isn't secret, but like you just have to, you know, find it, which on its own is super difficult. So you can see these like cretins over here. Don't mind them. Go up here. We ignore this part up here. Just keep going. And then like over here, you open this door over here. Just remember like these electronics icon. It's not EA, like so. It's not. There's no FIFA here, but trust me, when you're done with this, you can play all the bland. Copy-paste FIFA games all you want. Don't worry about this guy, he's just doing his own thing, he's just dancing. Now, go to this elevator door over here. And this time I'm gonna press 8. I know. I'm sorry, I must like reiterate that like this is super difficult. This isn't like... I know that most players are like, you know, there's Modern Warfare 2, Overwatch 2, and 2 is probably the highest number most people can count. Now just ignore that and just press like these like 2 circles over here, alright? So here we just open up the door and Here you can see like the game is warning you about like some bridge separation. If you're not, if you don't know like how like you know the names of you know rooms on ships, spaceships, or anything like that, I'll just tell you right now that doesn't matter, because all we want to do right now is the instant gratification of winning the game. Now you can see these skulls on the floor. We're gonna need them. Trust me, we're gonna need all the skulls. Like the skulls are required. So remember to just pick up most of these skulls over here, and some ammo if you needed to, just in case. I think that's pistol ammo. Now, what you're gonna want to do right now, get X over there. Most people would think like X marks the spot, or like just X means no, stay out of there. But like you know, this time it's actually X marks the spot. So the switch over here, it makes you fly up. I don't know what kind of like contraption this is, but it's quite handy. Don't worry about these guys. He is some like NPC bro, skull emoji. So no, you just don't worry about that. You want to go in here, and as you can see, like you can show up a camera, like it's some kind of Files or Freddy's, like you know. But just normally you would be stuck in here. You know, you can't do anything. You can like look at like what everything is. Of course, reading it doesn't matter because it is an ability in a game. Now all you have to do is just press any of the movement buttons. It could be Z, C, X, W, A, S, D, QWERTY, I don't fucking care. Just all you have to do is press this 2 times. Now, of course, this shows in the UI over here. Like if you press E, of course, to dislodge the cursor from the camera itself, you're gonna have to press this. Now, of course, if you look at the camera right now, you can see like this right over thing over here, like it's like a lightsaber. It's Darth Vader from Fortnite, basically. Now what you want to do, of course, X marks the spot. Like, don't worry about fall damage, it actually doesn't exist, check it out, boom. Collect all the skulls, maybe even a gun if you want to. Now what you want to do, you want to go up here, of course this is where the camera was. You go on this one, green one is good, red one means goes down. Probably a lot of information. Now, of course, you can just click off when the video gets a bit too repetitive, or just, you know, I know this is not like a mainstream game, but bear with me here. We're almost done. This is currently like the most hardest part of IGN mode.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor.
Now over here, like, it's probably like the first jump scare in video game history. What you gotta do?
Brother, what the?
Don't worry about this guy. Like, you know, he's just gonna look doing his own thing.
Oh, you got him tied on the side.
Alright, now you want to press 9. Okay, I know this is probably the biggest number today. But just think about $19 Fortnite card might probably help you by clicking on it. Now, this is the most difficult part of the game, because you're going to need to flick numerous switches. Now, sadly, playing on IGN mode actually doesn't allow you to, like, apparently skip this without doing a glitch, and of course, like, this is a glitchless speedrun. So you're just gonna have to find, get this. Just click on it. No puzzle required, because puzzles are intimidating and, like, require brain power, which, of course, we all, human species, do not have. So just ignore these guys, and we have to find a way out of here. Which is over here. Now just bash this guy once with the laser sword if you actually do got it. Otherwise, you have to do like some crazy skip. Over here. Don't mind these guys, just click this. Now you're inside of here, and you're gonna need this over here. Don't forget to keep an eye out for skulls. They are, I think, there are a couple of them on this level over here, like with this one over here. One over here too. Now be careful, there are, since, you know, we can actually still lose in this game, like, which is surprising, but it's pretty difficult to do. If you go in here, this thing opens over here, don't mind it, it's supposed to be intimidating. All you have to do now is just kind of shoot this thing over here. It requires aim. I know a lot of people can aim, so just do that. And it should explode. It should. There you go. Or just in case, we're gonna have to save here. Remember to make the save IGN so the game doesn't, like, so if you ever leave the game doesn't forget the value of it actually being a game journalism. Now, these guys are actually super difficult, but don't mind them, like, we're playing on, like, the hardest difficulty in the game right now. So just ignore them and just easily breeze past this place. Now this place normally would be extremely difficult for most players, but don't forget that we are playing on baby mode.
Huh?
Okay, not baby mode, I'm sorry, like that, I apologize for that. We are playing on game journalist mode. Just go over here, click on this twice. That's all you have to do. Now I promise there is a Valorant skin, Fortnite skin, and also a free Epic Games game after this entire thing, so just please bear with me. That is loud, no joke, my eardrums are currently ringing. Now of course we're dying right now. What you gotta do?
For the first exit I collected. Of course, I'll probably have to do it like 2 times in a row here, so of course, we've been on main the entire time. Right? Of course, remember to use the slash the mouse from the camera, put it a bit more down, and in general. Then you can first find the first exit somewhere around here. Of course, we have the skulls right now, which...
Add to our final boss. Power. Do not mind these guys. They are, like, supposed to be intimidating, but like it's just because of their you know, just physique. Of course, since like us fat guys, like we cannot like comprehend anyone having like an actual good body shape. I think we just go here. Yeah, of course we go here. Now this is a trap.
Actually, I'll warn you right now, but of course, we are on a much higher level of being, existence. We have ascended to heaven, essentially. So, like, these guys will have no idea that we're here. You just ignore them. Do this. The doors will open. Just follow the doors and press the button. See what people are good at, pressing a button to win. Do that. And eventually,
Press this here. My ears are currently actually bleeding. Now that is done. Press this. Now there you go. Now like that is open, and now we can open the secret door. Normally, you wouldn't require the ISO chipset because, you know, it's not required for our tastes normally, but like I just like to grab it just in case because it's supposed to reminiscent of other days. I was actually, like, you know, pretty bad at this game. But you just go in here. Of course, don't mind the cameras. We're not shoplifting. We're not doing anything criminally insane. So like they don't see us. To charge if you need to, grab these just in case. These are like lean. Kids love lean. And yeah, okay, so good. You can just like click it. You don't actually need this. I was just testing it out. Looks like a punch card for like work. So, but of course we don't work. We live off our parents, like mortgages and shit like that. Now, as you can see, this is open right now. Normally this would probably be the most difficult part of the game, so like if you are intimidated, just in case, do save. Remember to call it IGN if you haven't. And like right now, you're going to be melted to like biomatter. Don't mind that, just get this over here and use that. There you go. And all you have to do is find this like little ant antenna. All you gotta do. This is probably like the most this is one of the like intimidating parts of the game because you're currently being forced against your will. This is essentially a flight simulator, so if you've ever done like a 9/11 joke before, this should be familiar to you. Now you don't have to mind anyone in here. These are just like some like ancient Greek Roman creatures. Don't mind them. Just keep going. Now, first as you can see, we have a gun. You have to right click to use it. To go forward, you have to press S. By the way, I forgot to tell you that. But no, as I said, like this is probably the most difficult part of the game because this is the final boss fight. Now, it's going to like fuck with your controls, but all you gotta do is just remain calm and just shoot at this thing over here. Just blast it. It's gonna try to fuck with you, but don't mind it. Just keep blasting it until it dies. That's all you gotta do. Don't have to move anything. Just use your mouse. You guys can aim, right? Let's do this. You can see like this thing is trying to upload like some kind of like secret shit to your brain. But as I said, just spam right click to shoot, and there you go. We have won the game. The hardest difficulty in the game right now. We have won it. This is probably the most hardest thing I have done in my time alive, because first of all, like the graphics aren't 3D, which is like the biggest problem. Now, don't mind anything that's said here. You just have to listen to the music. This is a pretty bad game because it isn't System Shock 2, but like it passes because, you know, like we didn't struggle too much in that sense. At least I could play it, thankfully. But that was System Shock 1. We have 3 kills. It is already pretty impressive. 0 deaths, 3 kills. That's a pretty good kill-death ratio. And we got a score of 727. Of course, I have to read this out for you because I'm not sure if you can read this, but like I can tell you that's a huge number. Yeah, that's the game.